There's a moment in every person's life when a quiet truth finally surfaces. The father you needed and the father you had were not always the same man. Some fathers were present but emotionally distant. Some were loving but overwhelmed. Some tried their best but carried wounds they never healed. Some were absent by choice or by circumstance. And some weren't fathers at all, but men who stepped in and held the line when life required it. A Father's Day is complicated because it requires us to hold two truths at once, gratitude and grief, what shaped us and what scarred us, what we received and what we had to learn on our own. Now, every child needs a father who can do three things: show them how to carry weight without collapsing, teach them how to fail without losing themselves, and model how to stay when life gets hard. But many fathers were never taught these things. They were men raised in silence, men raised in survival, and men raised in scarcity. They weren't withholding love, they were repeating what they knew. The father you needed may have been emotionally available, patient, steady, gentle, or wise. But the father you had may have been tired, afraid, distracted, or broken in ways you didn't understand until adulthood. Maybe your father was a good man who didn't know how to be a good father. Maybe he was present but exhausted. Maybe he was absent but not by choice. Maybe he was strict because he thought discipline was love. Maybe he was distant because no one taught him how to be close. Maybe he carried burdens you didn't see until you carried your own. And maybe, just maybe, he gave you the best he had, even if it wasn't what you needed. Now, some of the greatest fathers in the world never had children of their own. They coached, they mentored, they listened, they steadied. They showed up in the quiet ways that shape a life forever. If a man helped raise you, even for a season, you carry his fingerprints on your character. These men deserve to be honored too, because fatherhood is not biology, it's presence. Here's the part we don't talk about enough. At some point, you stop being shaped by the father you had, and you start being shaped by the father you choose to be. You get to break patterns. You get to build differently. You get to give your children what you never received. You get to become the man you once needed. And that choice, that moment, is where healing begins. Now, forgiveness doesn't mean pretending everything was fine. It means releasing the weight you've carried for too long. It means understanding the man behind the mistakes. It means choosing peace over bitterness. It means letting your heart breathe again. A healing doesn't rewrite the past, it rewrites the future. So this Father's Day, honor the man who raised you, even if honoring him means acknowledging the complexity. Honor the men who stepped in. Honor the man you've become, and honor the father you needed by becoming him for someone else. You take care. Stay connected.